Starting it up. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Endgame of Devil. We're finally in double-digit levels, but I just noticed there's a daily rotation, endless invasion. Let's see, strong healing stone, strong weakness rune, holy shield, golden cup. The probability of dropping refresh and removal from adventures is reduced, and special treasures may appear. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it. Done like 9 episodes of just fucking the normal mode. Golden shield. Well, I need to double check. So no combo. Or combos are weakened. Weakness rune. Strong healing stone. I guess I'll get a ghost parrot. Why not? It's okay-ish. The melee units early is definitely not great. I'll get a doll as well, because it doesn't say anything about dolls. The weakness rune definitely is highly cucked. To hit it right off the bat. I'm just going to keep refreshing. A bugbear early is pretty good. You know, assuming we don't just die. Well, we lost a gym. You know, the first rounds are always really rocky, so I'm not gonna really complain too much. Do we want to go for a crit build? I kind of want to go for a crit build. I think I will get the lightning dagger, just on the off chance we get some assassins. Be cool to go. I was gonna go for a crit build last time. We ended up not getting any, so... guess a phantom sword would be pretty cool because it could offset some of the like horrible downsides that we're experiencing. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I think we've got to refresh to try to get something better. Okay, no, I don't think we're gonna lose another gem. I'll get a ghost just to like shore up the defenses. Fucker, he took less damage from my shit. That's so disrespectful. Okay, poison arrow. That will surely help compensate. We just need to kill one of the adventurers more quickly than the other ones. Which usually happens. Blood demon will help out with that. And then it'll snowball into dealing a bunch of damage to everyone else. I will get a bat, just because bat damage good. Getting a little more toxic fog. It's also nice. Yeah, toxic fog, there we go. We're stabilizing a little bit. I will get the crowbar. A bullywug build is probably also sufficiently, like, super awesome to survive, like, an endless invasion. The fire elemental's pretty good early too. Executioner is okay. It has been weakened by the weakness rune, but we have the potential to be generating a bunch of toxic fog. In fact, we constantly do. Okay, there we go. A Colossus definitely is yes. A worm lair, sure. We're straddling a lot of archetypes, but I figure it's an endless invasion, so we'll have plenty of time to refine our build. Yeah, look at that. Now that we've got a decent amount of units, we're just like chunking them all down. I feel extremely unconcerned. Another bugbear. Welcome to the ranks. Perhaps the bugbear build will win out after all. I'm not concerned about the knight just because we have so much toxic fog. Yep, there we go. Werewolf deals blood arrow. I mean, the werewolf does crit too. Yeah, I'll go for blood moon. I mean, there's a chance we go for werewolf build too. Alright, we got a Murloc chieftain. Obviously a skeleton dude would be a good investment, but I want to actually go for synergy enablers. So another Bullywug seems extremely fine to me. That is a that is a synergy enabler. I mean, okay. We could go for a Murloc build too. So there's no reason not to have the Murlocs on screen. Dark Elemental, I think we're gonna need for sure, just because we're gonna be removing a lot of stuff. May or may not want to get rid of the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'll get a Tyrannosaurus, why not? Get rid of the Burstworm lair. So we have not gotten a spiky spike to pop the Burstworms. Tauren Warrior. Yeah, is the worm lair on screen? It is not on screen. There it is. I think we abort out of the worm lair archetype. Just gonna get some extra toxic fog, then we can go. There we go. We're not going for Ghost Sailor build. Yes, I will get a Phantom Staff just because it is decent and will remove itself. I mean, we could just choose not to add anything to. A Dark Potion, I think, is extremely fine, considering what we've got going. We're generating tons of Toxic Fog, so it's just going to add more and more. A Blue Clock, I like Accelerate and Vulnerability for them, which is all very nice. I kind of think we want to hop off the Murloc train too a little bit, because we're plenty on the Bullywug train. You know? Plus, our Murloc War Leader just got blasted, so now it only does 2 damage repeating for each Murloc. Which is highly not great. Odin's Eye, I think, is fine. Wild Hunt just seems like an incredibly awful unit. But I guess I'll yoink him. Who knows, maybe it gets like super duper duper busted later. If we can find some way to buff it. I don't know how he would buff it, though, is the problem. That's a lot of bunched up adventures. It's very nice. I mean, a Succubus would do the trick. And get rid of Murloc. And a Ghost. It's not really doing much for us. Does the Dragon Turtle get permanent damage? Well, I mean, it's not on screen right now, so we'll never know. A Phantom Hourglass is pretty nice. A Lich, I feel like, is a must-have, especially early. I don't know if Wave 10 is early in Endless mode. Another Bullywug Chieftain, I think, is an instant yes. I think we can sort of step off the various trains, just hone in on our Bullywugs. I guess the armor is good. Get rid of some extra shit. Our poor Tyrannosaurus has been hit by the weakness rune over and over. It's got 5 attack now of its original 9. I guess an ogre would save us on the removal for the Murlocs, right? Magic Mirror seems pretty decent to me. Steam Golem seems absolutely fantastic, considering we have like wave blades and stuff going on too. Like an instantaneous yes. Could go for another Bugbear. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm getting rid of the Tyrannosaurus. I mean, it did get buffed, but I do not care. We have 31 units. We need to clear them out. So I think doll build needs to get out of here. The dragon turtle does not improve permanently, so it's getting out of here too. This random ghost sailor is not long for this world. Get out of here, ghost sailor. Get out of here, Murloc chieftain. We're on deck thinning duty. We don't do fireballs. Shadow balls, eh. Death blasts, meh. Shadow ball again, nah. We just removed our dragon turtle. Calamity on recruit, extremely, who cares? Okay, I guess I'll get the command flag. The Dark Crystal does synergize with the Bullywugs, even though I kinda think it's a little bit crappy. Calamity is probably necessary for endless scaling, so I will go for it. Got a normal treant, so it's getting kicked out of the team. Let's see. We're in the refinement phase. I don't think we need more refreshes, like to an extreme degree, right? I'll get a dark elemental just in case I get like some removal synergy. Speaking of which, we need to continue to remove things. So doll, get out of here. Colossus is okay. It is one of our higher damage dealers, but no, Blood Demon, you're off the squad. Alright, everything else looks pretty kosher to me. Actually, I'm getting rid of the bugbear. You had your chance. We didn't get like the bloody cleaver or anything, so just sucks to suck. I will get a dark moon, just because, you know, we already got the other synergy for the werewolf, so we could have like one powerful werewolf maybe. And look at that. That is amazing. Goblin Priest, you're a little bit too late, unfortunately, for you. Plague Doctor seems like a pretty good taker, considering we're straddling the line with some Toxic Fog stuff. A Thunder Dragon. I mean, I won't say no. You know, I do think I want to step off the Toxic Fog train a little bit. I know I just got a Plague Doctor, but... well, I mean, that is a poison treant. No, we have 24 units. We need to thin the deck. Get out of here, Bugbear. Get out of here, you Wild Hunt. Well, no, I'll keep the Wild Hunt. Maybe the Colossus can go. We don't have the Riley Cannon, right? Get out of here. We're down to 22 units. 22 real units. So, do we have the Fireball Guide? We do not have the Fireball Guide. We did a Fire Dragon build yesterday, so we don't need that right now. Repeater is an absolute must-take. Another Steam Golem. The Adventurer's boss arrives. Let's see it. Definitely just want to clear out some stuff. The Ogre can get out of here. The Armor can get out of here. The Dark Crystal I don't think is super necessary, so I'm getting it out of here too. Executioner has a depressingly low amount of damage considering the fact that we're like constantly generating Toxic Fog. I've got to say, maybe it's just been off screen for too long, so we have 10 million units. It's highly possible. Okay, I think we're capped out on the amount of bullywugs we're actually going to want. Now we just need top Ramenos and we'll be golden. This is actually kind of scary. This dude on his own. What? Did you trigger your cooldown twice? Excuse me, that is cheating. Never mind. I forgot. We have Calamity Generation. Ghost can deal 10 damage to an adventurer and plus 10 per undead on the board. I mean, a Reshape Pearl I think is pretty good. Looks like we're maxed on upgrades. Who the hell is that? Sword of Shadow at start of turn. All minions on the board get -1 attack permanently. That's highly disrespectful. And we never got the opportunity to remove the bubble too. Are you serious? Who are we gonna reshape anyways? I guess the Executioner we could reshape a bunch. Try to get like a legendary minion. If a single damage taken is greater than or equal to 60, that damage is halved. So is it like once per turn? Or does it mean like a single instance of damage? Well, whatever. All those dudes are gonzo beans. I will get a super portal. Why not? Fuck. Do I really want to get rid of the Executioner? I don't think the... We're not going for a poison build, so I will reshape the Plague Doctor. We got a Dagon. Dagon is probably pretty okay for us, considering... Wait, what? What does this mean? Oh, like we get this relic. Oh, okay, so it mills the command flag and would give us a refresh pearl. Yeah, that's fine with me. I wasn't using that command flag anyways. Can I remove my relics? No, so I'm gonna have to like randomly mill through relics. That is fine. Think I'm gonna skip these. I'm not like super concerned. I think our build's pretty awesome right now. If anything, we need to thin the deck out a little bit more. The Executioner is starting to deal non-zero damage. I don't really think anything seems bad on our build yet, except like the super portal, I guess. Let's see, this will change my reshape pearl. I don't think I want that. Oh, it swaps it randomly every time I refresh. Deal combo when Treant, Ancient Treant, or Poison Treant attacks. Blood Magic. Blood Prince will also deal Blood Arrow, Shadow Ball, and Fireball when attacks. Calamity and Blood Arrow attack, +8. For our Crystal Ball. I mean, we do Calamities. I think that's reasonable enough. Alright, skipping all of these. Figure... I don't know... How exactly does Calamity work again? Deal damage equal to half of max HP. Maybe the Riley Cannon's not that great, actually. Excuse me, did I hit all of them with the Calamity? Don't think I did. There's a Blood Prince. We're not doing a Blood Prince right now. I'm just skipping. It's gonna bullywug the fuck out of these guys. I guess I'll get a Mimic Chest. I don't really think we need it. Shapeshifter's good. Oh yeah, we have the Crowbar. Super Auto Crossbow. Deal 30 damage to an adventurer and 60% chance of dealing another attack. That sounds friggin' amazing. Another Succubus also sounds friggin' amazing. That'll be some more AoE damage buffing. I could retake the Dark Crystal. You know, why not? Oh, we got another Lich. Seems fantastic to me. I'm getting rid of the Super Portal. I think it's kind of unnecessary. I think the blue clock is unnecessary as well, because we're getting so many accelerates from the poison. Who else is unnecessary? Maybe the energy furnace? We need to get rid of 5 dudes, is the thing. I think the energy furnace needs to get out. Sorry, energy furnace. There we go. Another Wendigo, absolutely yes. I know we shouldn't be adding dudes to the squad, but if ever there was a dude to add, it'd be the Wendigo. Half max damage is literally like a forever scaler. Don't think I care about any of these relics. Our Waveblade Deuter is non-negotiable. I guess I will get the Crystal Ball over the Blood Moon because we have 0 werewolves. Sword of Mist. Cannot skip recruit when this adventurer is on board. Oh, so you're a fucking garbage enabler, huh? I see how it is. I guess I'll get a mud monster, and I'll just remove it. I will take another Lich, why not? This dude's adding so much garbage to my deck. I guess the Colossus will be kind of okay. Or actually very okay, considering the Super Riley cannon. Don't care for these. Crowbar probably should get removing. Damage taken +1 for all adventurers and +4 if Battle Cry is on the board. I think we removed our Tauren Warrior, so that sucks. There's another one of these Super Sorters. No, we've got a Tauren Warrior. I guess all we were doing was thinking about what is your thing? Absolutely top Romanos. When another adventurer dies, this adventurer restores all HP. Is Wild Hunt even doing any damage for us? I feel like he's so shitty. Whatever. We'll have to pay attention next time he does like his thing. I guess I will take a shapeshifter. I kind of feel like the Thunder Dragon is not really much of a contender for us. So I kind of want to send him as well. I'd rather have a single Bullywug. The Fire Elemental I also kind of think needs to go. Sorry, Fire Elemental. Oh, jeez. The Romanos difference. So we don't have an Assassin. In the same turn, damage by each fireball increases by 4. I don't think we deal fireballs. Get out of here. No, thank you. Steel Sword. No, thank you. Cooldown 1. A minion on the board gets permanent +2 over the super auto crossbow. Alternatively, Mana Infusion. Unironically, I think Mana Infusion is better than either of those, just because our entire board has cooldowns. We've gotten another boss on wave 21. Alright, we've destroyed the boss. Isn't anything but a thing. Alright. So, Ancient Relay Cannon. Swallow is pretty good. Queen Medusa is also pretty good, but Omnipotent Wand will give us +1 damage on our Waveblade, which is absolutely a super duper mistake. We don't need another Wendigo. We're already generating infinite calamities. Because we use 1 per turn, but we're getting 2 per like Bullywug. I think we just send it. Might literally be at that phase of the game where we're just sending it over and over and over. So I don't think we should add units. If anything, we need to continue to clear our deck a little bit. Odin's Eye. Mjolnir. Thunderstorm deals 1 extra damage per adventure on the board. Do we even generate Thunderstorm anymore? We got rid of our Thunder Dragon. I think a no. The bell. No, thank you. I like the bell. Main infusion. Omnipotent wand, good. There should be like a super wave blader, right? Why does it keep trying to get rid of my bell? None of these. None of these. Deals 1 extra damage per 30 HP loss to the target. That's really nice. Okay, we're getting out of that loop. We need to get rid of like 4 holy golems too. I think it's about time we got rid of the liches too. I will take a swamp worm just because we're like generating more and more and more toxic fog. But it's definitely like a not great one for sure. You know, Wild Hunt. Hold up. Wild Hunt did 94 damage. Hold up. Wild Hunt might actually start. I think it's starting to crawl its way out of like horrendous mediocrity. Well, I'll be. Executioner needs to get the fuck out of my deck. I don't know what that loser's even doing in my deck. Alright. We can send it. Toxic leakage. Reach a maximum of 90 layers of toxic fog. Does it cap out at 90? There's no way, because the accelerate has 99. I guess the super enhanced rune can go over the extra refreshes for sure, because we have plenty of refreshes. We are going to run out as we no longer have the refresh generator, but still. We literally don't need refreshes. We're golden right now. Okay, first things first. Colossus, get out of the deck. Sacred Golem, out of the deck. Sacred Golem, out of the deck. We're down to 25 units. We probably want to thin the deck down to like 18 units, if we could possibly do it. Lightning Dagger's not giving us anything, so I will just get the Growth Rune. Why not? That'd be even more permanent damage to make our bullywugs even more powerful. Okay, the super guy got destroyed. I think Ramenos literally like quadruple targeted the same dude. Look at that. That is wonderful. I guess I'll get a Battle Cry. Why not? That does synergize with that other relic. Up to wave 26. The adventurers are starting to look a little bit beefier. They hadn't all died in a single turn. We definitely need to get rid of these sacred golems. There's 3 more of them. Great, and Wild Hunt sniped the last dude. Wave Blade bounces extra times twice per wind elemental on the board. We don't have any wind elementals. I don't want to fill my board with trash. Okay. I think we're skipping. We're keeping the bullywug train going. Okay. I mean, a Skeleton King would be pretty awesome, but I'd rather have like all our units are doing a bunch of damage, so I'd rather have a unit that does a bunch of damage and also does something else. Wild Hunt hit that guy like 4 times. If Toxic Fog consecutively attacks in the same turn, double its damage accumulatively. We don't have anything that does it. We'd need the poison dudes for that. I think I'm gonna keep the bell though. A Chimera wouldn't be too bad. I mean, we have plenty of poison generation. Who's Purple Nurple? Sword of Law Breaking. Remove my friggin' refreshes and removal. Highly rude. And no Ramenos in sight to punish him. Never mind, Ramenos is somewhere. Don't we have a Medusa super juicer? No, we do not. Alright, I'm skipping. Where's my Ramanos? I saw the blue text. Am I blind? Well, whatever. No, there's Ramanos. Obviously, we're gonna skip this. As much as I would like a succubus, we're succubus maxed right now. There's so many friggin' adventures on the screen. Dude, the Wild Hunt did like a super combo. We're forced to take some trash, unfortunately. I guess a Dark Elemental will do the trick. It'll remove itself. Alright, that's half the board cleared out. It'll be perfect because we have some trash to remove. Please don't die. There we go. Get out of here. You get out of here. I will just remove the Dark Elemental. I do not care. There we go. We don't need the Hourglass anymore. 1 Calamity and Toxic Fog on recruit or gain 3 minions. Calamity and Blood Arrow plus 8 damage. I'm skipping. Hey, there's the werewolf. There's 15 adventures on the board out of 20 squares. That is absolutely ludicrous. Dude, that worm is doing a lot of damage. That was definitely a very good decision to have. Wait, the Mana Infusion's a non-negotiable, so we're gonna reroll. Shadow Ball Guide, I don't really care about, but I don't care about these either. I do care about the bell. I'm skipping all this. Alright. Jesus Christ. Wild Hunt is starting to compete with the lowly bullywugs. That is amazing. We need to continue to remove garbage out of our deck. There we go. Do we want to remove a bullywug? I feel like our bullywugs are so valuable. Well, we can't remove any more units right now, even if we wanted to. Just gonna continue to skip. Let's see. Wow, they are extremely resilient. Alright, 5 of them have died. The bullywug power. We don't need another swamp worm. You know, I will get the cyclones just because the dark ball guide isn't really doing anything for us. Doomsday Arrival. Reach 30 layers of calamity. Fantastic. I think Dark Crystal can get removed. I know it's pretty good, but there's so many enemies that's not guaranteed to be next to my dudes. The enemies really get cleared out when Ramanos and crew are on screen. Gotta say. A Merodact wouldn't be too bad. Because that is like a super bullywug. Right? Isn't that like a super bullywug? Yeah, I think it is. Actually, hold up. Does Ramanos, is it always... I need to double check. Wild Hunt is going absolutely crazy. Has actually been the highest damage. Does Ramanos do it with any wave blade, or is it only bullywug wave blade? Yeah, sorry Merodact. Mistake hire. You know, I think the succubuses, it's their time to go too. Because again, there's so many enemies now that we can't reliably have the succubuses on screen. And it would just be better to have the bullywugs on screen. Because the Mana Infusion will level them up I think a Shoggoth is worth taking. I know it's not in the spirit of the removal that we're doing, but we keep getting garbage in our deck, so it'll be nice to have some scaling. Who's this guy? Sword of Forest. 8% chance for damage taken by an adventurer to restore equal HP. So just to negate damage, basically. That single Bullywug just did so much damage. It's wonderful. We should be on the lookout for wind elementals too, by the way. Well, none of these guys are wind elemental. There we go, it's +3 Calamity. I definitely don't care about any of these. Don't care about any of these. It's another Sword of Forest. The last one didn't really do much to us. I like seeing Wild Hunt go. Part of me wants to get another one, just because he seems like one of those good infinite scalers. That being said, I don't think the second one is gonna be all that good. Like, it took this entire, 30 minutes so far just to get the first one, doing any damage. What? There's a dude? Oh no, I just autopiloted. That's more dog shit in our deck. Man, I could have removed 2 of those sacred golems. That's incredibly sucky. Got a bunch of Bullywug damage. Oh no, it's forcing us to take garbage. I guess I'll get a shapeshifter. Why not? What's it becoming? Another Wendigo? To be honest, I think I do not care for another Wendigo. I'll just get a Tentacle. Get out of here, extra Wendigo. We have 41 Calamity. I imagine we're gonna run out. A Darksaber build would be pretty awesome. I mean, not for us. We've already got a build going, but just generally speaking on this. Though, with so many enemies, it would sort of hit a hard cap on damage, probably. Alright, don't think there's anything else we want to remove. The Steam Golem's doing 400 damage. That is incredible. None of these. None of these. None of these. Alright, skip. A big skipping. Dude just punched that guy for 400 damage. Love to see it. It's getting harder and harder to remove the Sacred Golems. Oh, we got 3 more of the things. I guess if the Sacred Golems do ruin our damage for round, then we can use the opportunity to get rid of all of them. Yeah, there's some damage ruining right there. Get out of the deck, Sacred Golems. There we go. We've got a much more respectable turn now. We even survived, so that's another Sacred Golem down the drain. I kind of feel like the Tauren Warrior needs to get out of the deck too. Sorry, buddy. If a Bullywug was in its place, that would have been just so much damage. We got the opportunity to remove 4 Sacred Golems and Shoggoths on board, so that's all the Bullywugs plus 4 damage. That is absolutely amazing. I want all of these. Yeah, skipping. A Sandworm. Yeah, I think I'll grab it, even though it's so late in the game. Just because it's another infinite scaler. And it's going to have AoE. Don't think we need another Super Bullywug. I think I will get rid of the weakest of the Wendigos, because we are already generating plenty of Calamity. Don't need any of these guys. Should have removed the Sacred Golem. Oh well. Definitely no. I'm skipping. Skipping again. Got another boss arrive on wave 42. Is 42 a multiple of 7? Don't have my times tables like fully memorized. Yeah, 7 times 7 is 49, so that's 6 times 7. Alright, get out of here, Sacred Golems. Oh yeah, I forgot the Wendigos were nature minions too. It's even more shotgun scaling then. Which is fantastic. Nothing to remove on screen. Alright, we actually have a survivor. Wait, does Accelerate make the enemy cooldown quicker too? Like, what the hell's up with that? I mean, it doesn't matter in this case, but that guy, I thought that guy went from 3 to 1. Definitely I'd rather have the super enhanced rune. I'm skipping. We're down to a manageable 20 units, and we probably want to get even lower if we can help it. Maybe. At least if there's any Sacred Golems in our board. It doesn't look like we have Sacred Golems in our deck. Send in it once more. No, we don't. Well, now we do. Sag. No thank you. Another Steam Golem would be awesome, but Steam Golem's melee unit does not have AoE. I'd rather like the Sandworm be on screen so it could get some more permanent attack than the Steam Golem, because ultimately the Sandworm will be better. This Bullywug did 811 damage. That is so nuts. Dude, chill out. Wait a second. Crit deals 150% damage. That will help the Wild Hunt. More than Toxic Fog will. I think. Hopefully we have other Toxic Fog generation. I haven't just like fucked myself. Actually, I think that was our only Toxic Fog generation, so we're gonna want... The next time we get a Relic Reward, we're probably gonna want to try to get that dude back. The Poison Arrow, that is. Oh, well there we go. Yeah, I can go over Odin's Eye. We're not adding minions to our deck anyways. Alright, let's see. What's the Sandworm at now? Jesus Christ, Wild Hunt. It's at 23 damage, but it's AoE. Which is kind of okay. Definitely not nothing, right? Okay, that's all those dudes down. We need our Wave Repeater. A Meat Hook would be awesome to replace, or to add into the board. Okay, skipping. Wind Elemental, yeah, why not? We'll see if that makes like a market difference with our Waveblade. I mean, Bullywug did 14-16 damage. Another Raminos is absolutely yes. I think we get rid of the Wind Elemental. Maybe one of the Steam Golems too, actually. I know they're doing like 400 damage, but the Bullywugs are doing 1,000 damage, right? Yeah, I'm getting rid of one. I know, it's blasphemous, but you have plenty of Steam Golems. Skippity skip. And another skip. We're almost up to wave 50. Is there going to be 100 waves? Ooh. That was a really powerful Bullywug. Wild Hunt also did 1,000 damage just by himself. Which is pretty nice. Can skip all of these. Amazing. Obviously, we're going to want to keep our poison juice. We've got another boss. We'll have at you. Obviously, we don't want a loser Wild Hunt. Okay, there we go. Where's that blue text coming from? Does Romnos like give its buff even if it's like off screen or something? There we go. That's the Romnoses. A lightning arrow wouldn't be too terrible actually, come to think of it, because that would be like infinite lighting generation. And battle cry once every 4 turns, I think is probably worse. I know the battle cry is the synergy with the bell, but it's once every 4 turns, you know? Just seems very mediocre. I should remove the Sacred Golem. It looks like someone survived. Sorry, Skeleton King, we're so over single target damage right now. Mason, I think we can just keep going. HP question mark, question mark, question mark? What the hell does that mean? Oh, it means over 999. Oh, it says it if you mouse over. Wait, was that a Sacred Golem? That leaves a Sacred Golem in my deck. The dude's yoinking my refreshes too. That's highly disrespectful. Okay, that's some minions down. Get rid of a Sacred Golem. I'm feeling a little bit concerned because I'm noticing these dudes are not dying. Alright, another Sacred Golem down. I think we'll... Yeah, we're fine. Thank you, Calamity. Definitely skipping all these and all these. Alright, come on. Wave Blade. There we go. Romnos did 2,000 damage, which is incredible. Calamity also was a lot. Man, Infinite Tentacle build would be pretty good. Come think of it too. Just because the tentacles would like infinitely scale over and over and over and over. And you probably want only like 4 tentacles on the build board anyways. The only like downside would maybe be single target damage, right? I mean, if it one-shots every single time, it's a lot of bounces. Definitely get rid of you, and you, and you. There we go. Attack +2 and deal all thunderstorm damage. We do have thunderstorm generation. I'm gonna say no though. We only have 32 thunderstorm because we've like gradually built it up. Wild Hunt is quickly becoming our B place duder. Okay, we have 1 turn remaining. That is horrendous. Okay. Moment of truth. Did we die? No, the last dude was next to Wild Hunt. It was his undoing. Do we have a wind elemental? We do not have a wind elemental. I feel like we want wind elementals. Like, unironically. Because our friggin' stuff is suffering right now. Our bullywug damage is falling off hard. And having more bounces would be good. Wild Hunt just smack that dude from 100 to 0. It's amazing. It's up to 50 damage and it's doing that. Which is pretty nice. Some of it's gotta be the like meat hook thing we got. You know, maybe another Shoggoth wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I don't think we want another Shoggoth. I'm just thinking about it. It'd be like +1 damage to all our bullywugs every once in a while, but most of our bullywug damage is not coming from its damage, right? Can refresh this. The wooden dummy is pretty okay. I'm skipping. Continue to skip. Spot new adventurers. Wild Hunt is not doing quite enough damage to kill these guys. Did do 1,800 damage. Where's our Romanos? Oh, and Romnos is not on the board. That's, you can feel the difference for sure. That's not good. The steam golems do such reliable damage too. I don't think we can really get rid of them. Maybe we could arguably should be getting rid of like the worms. We don't need Bullywug Chieftains. In fact, I think I might have one too many Bullywug Chieftains. All things considered, because like a Ramenos could be on the board instead. So I think I will send him. All adventures have been destroyed. Definitely don't want any of these. None of these guys. We're out of refreshes. Oh no. We had such a giant amount of them built up. Oh well, it'd be what it be. Maybe we should have just suffered having like another wild hunt, because this dude is actually kicking ass at the end of every wave now. Need to get rid of another Sacred Golem. Okay, do we not have our Wild Hunter? Okay, I will get another Ramenos. We might be hitting that area where we're getting too many Ramenoses on screen at once, but I guess I'll get rid of Steam Golem. I know it's horrendous, but that'll let us have more Ramenoses on screen. And the Ramenoses are like percentage-based damage dealers. Don't think the super crossbow makes sense. I think I'm just gonna save my stuff. Alright, let's see. We do have a Ramenos on screen. Wild Hunt is just absolutely going ballistic. I guess we could, in theory, grab another Wild Hunt. It's gonna be so long before this other Wild Hunt deals as much damage as this guy, though, is the problem. Now, if we had some, like, crazy build... If we had some crazy build where we were just, like, all Wild Hunts, maybe that would be good. Who knows? I kind of think I want to go for the other Wild Hunt. It's gotta be a mistake, though. Okay, maybe we get rid of Shoggoth and add in another Wild Hunt then. He's a 2-attack Marty, so it's gonna be a long time before he's as strong as his buddy. But at this point, I think further refinement is just like a good idea. And Wild Hunt kind of like Hitman takes out anyone who's near him. Mason, another wave down the hatch. I guess I will get another Reflection Pearl. We could get another Wild Hunt. I don't think we can bear another Wild Hunt right now, though. We only want like one weak minion on the board at once, if possible. Just because board space is so precious and limited. You know, another Dagon. Yeah, I'll get another Dagon. I think that's probably like an instant obvious auto take. And we can get rid of a Steam Golem for it. Because if Dagon's on board, that's going to be two dudes who are getting shocked, right? So I'm pretty sure it stacks. I would hope so. Yeah. There we go. And skip these guys. Alright, we've Calamity'd for a bunch of damage. Definitely just going to want to get rid of all 3 Sacred Golems. Let's see. Is there no Dagons on screen? There is no Dagons on the board. No wonder my damage to Calamity wasn't that high. Feels bad, man. Oh, I mean, we are getting Calamity generation in Dagon's place, which is probably better. Okay, there's a Dagon on board. You can tell because Calamity did 2,713 damage. That was both Dagons, actually. Oh, there we go. Defeated all adventurers. Just gonna skip all these. And skip all these. Is the Wild Hunt can get first place? No. Unfortunate. Tapped out. Second place. Oh, it's gonna get first place this time, though. Very fantastic. What's our other Wild Hunt at? It's at 9 damage. It's getting there. It's not nothing, right? What if there's any Wild Hunt specific relics? I kind of doubt it. Thunderstorm deals 1 extra damage per adventure on board. I guess I will take that. See if that does anything. If not, we can always just remove Mjolnir. It did 44 damage. Okay. Mjolnir definitely. Low priority unit, or a relic. Oh, it did 140 damage this time. That's almost like 10% of some of these dudes' HP. It's nothing to shake a stick at, that's for sure. Wild Hunt continues to be amazing. How much damage? The Sandworm is almost at 100 AoE damage. That's kind of okay. I feel like Sandworm doesn't scale quite fast enough. Compared to like Wild Hunt. Every time Wild Hunt gets 3 attack, that's like it getting another 50 attack. Alright. Oh well. It'd be what it be. Definitely none of these. We don't have time or room for the succubus to do its stuff. Blood Prince. Not going for Blood Prince build. Stuff's looking a little bit scary this time. We're halfway through the waves and most of the dudes' enemies are still alive. Definitely we need to get rid of some of these sacred golems. Oh no. Nope, they're all dead. Like how the music just instantaneously ended. Up to wave 64 now. And still rising. We have plenty of Ramnoses. We do not need or want any more Ramnoses. It might be worth considering eventually getting rid of the Poison Worm. Just because Toxic Fog is capped at 99. And dealing 99 damage to each adventurer is kind of not all that much nowadays. Are these guys gonna survive? No, I think the Calamity's gonna get them. Yep. Obviously we're skipping all these and all these. Another 15 dudes added to the plate. Unfortunately for them, Wild Hunt was on screen. Wild Hunt, they still have question mark HP. Could you please do more damage, Wild Hunt? Okay, we're starting to see their HP bars. Oh, that was the good Wild Hunt. Love to see it. Do we have Sacred Golems? We do have Sacred Golems. Hopefully the enemies last long enough for us to get rid of them. Fantastic. We've gotten rid of 1 Sacred Golem. I feel like we should hold on to each of our bullywugs. Don't think we should remove them yet. Or ever. We're hard locked to keep them till the end of time. Unless we just copy our Wild Hunts over and over. Speaking of Wild Hunts, we did not get a Wild Hunt. Okay, there's 1 Wild Hunt. Is this the weak Wild Hunt? No, this is the super strong Wild Hunt. How's our other Wild Hunt doing? We can just wait until he pops on screen. Yeah, it looks like it is not doing very great. It's got 13 attack. Just not much. Definitely, we need to get rid of the sacred golems. This guy's just gonna die to calamity. One of these little sacred bastards keeps slipping through our defense force field. I wonder if it's the same one. Be a real twist of fate if it was. Don't think there's anything we want to remove on screen. There we go, that is the good one. Romnos did about 6,000 damage. Definitely feeling the scaling. The infinite percentage-based scaling is definitely good to have. Sacred Golem, get out of here. Another 4 of the things added to the deck, which is very awful. 3 of them are on screen. That's so rude. At least my wild hunts were on screen so they can keep scaling. The dude's yoinking my removals is actually pretty bad, considering we're constantly milling through them now. Wild Hunt is absolutely scaling like crazy. Was this the bad Wild Hunt? It was the bad Wild Hunt. You know, Time Hound has a relic where it infinitely scales. I feel like Surstroming also would be a pretty nice build. All things considered. Let's get the Sacred Golem out of here. Yeah, with each wave that passes, the Poison Worm just seems like it's less and less the build. It'd be nice if we could see like a full DPS calculation chart. I mean, the Sandworm definitely is not really great either. It's 125 AoE, which seems not super awesome. So it could be worth getting rid of. Maybe we could trickle in another Wild Hunt. Just have the duder going, another dude going ballistic. It will make every wave take about a bajillion years. But so be it. We're down to 4 removals. Oh no, we might actually need to change up something so that we can have someone giving us removals, because we're down to a couple. This is going to be extremely not great. Are we dead? No, we are not dead. Thank goodness. We absolutely need another Lich added to our deck. Maybe we should have always had one all along. So all of our stuff's going to literally get milled through. That's a very anticlimactic end state we'll find ourselves in if it's like we lose because it's only Sacred Golems on board. I mean, if it happens, it happens. Love to see the Wild Hunters. Dagon's an obvious instant yes. Can I make the game speed? No, I cannot alter the game speed right now. Okay, I feel like it would be nice to have everything moving a little quicker for an endless round. Probably something I should have looked into like 50 waves ago, but whatever. It's not an option either way. These guys kind of remind me of like punching a Minecraft tree a little bit. Just with like how the animation is going. Absolutely. Boom. I think the extra Dagon might be the, thank you, Lich, gasp of air we need to just barely eke by now. So we are sort of hitting the end of our rope, just how much HP everyone's got. This fucking dude is maxed on HP, or has 4,226 HP. Okay, he's actually died. Thank goodness. Definitely gonna skip these and skip these. So we need to remove the desert worm, I think. Desert worm has to go just so that we always have a wild hunt on screen at all times. So I think a couple hundred damage. No, 138 damage to a few dudes, just not anything worth having. Swamp worm, still a silver DPSer, so as much as I think it's not really contributing all that much, probably want to have it. Alright, let's see. Let's get chunking. These two guys are obviously going to instantaneously perish once the next wave rolls over. I think I want to keep all these units. Yeah. Our band of merry minions, I think it's like the final form of them, what we're looking at right now. For the most part. We might be suffering just because we're straddling so many builds, come to think of it. Like maybe if these were all bullywugs and Ramonoses, we'd be golden. It's hard to argue with 7,331 Calamity though. So that's just so much damage. I don't want Shapeshifter. Oh, that was a really easy one. I wonder if a Shadow Ball build would be any good too. Like if it was... All the Shadow Ball enablers kind of want to be like a lot of them on screen though. T-Rex build might not be too horrible with the T-Rex relic. I guess I'll get a super portal because the Sword of Mist is here to ruin our build. I'll look at the wild hunts go. Let's just get a water elemental. Fuck it. We can get rid of the super portal. Gotta make sure to get rid of the water elemental too, if we can at all do it. Looks like we got rid of the big guy. Probably thanks to our 3 Ramonoses. Definitely a skippity skip. A very good. None of these. Missed a Sacred Golem. Whoops. If we were doing like a all furnace build, I think that'd be pretty crazy too. Because it would probably scale and damage quicker. Just think of like all the various like builds that could potentially even scale enough. Okay, come on. Wild Hunt, you can do it. Is it even possible to do this without like 2 Dagons, I wonder? We're at wave 77. There's another super duper duper boss. Just neat, looks like the super duper boss instantaneously died. Our calamity damage has hit numbers that we can't even comprehend. It's now 9999 plus. Which you love to see. You know what? Ramnos always deals like half a calamity damage. Well, not this time. I wonder if there's anything to that. I guess it's just because Calamity deals so much more damage right off the rip. Well, we're hitting multiple targets to Calamity. I guess that means each Ramnos must be hitting multiple targets with its stuff too. Just interesting. Where's the Wild Hunt? We do not have a Wild Hunt. There's the Wild Hunts. Oh no. The Lich was a pretty good ad, all things considered now. I feel like we are keeping up with the... Hold up. Crits deal an extra 100% damage. Is that better than the Bell? +1 damage taken for all adventurers? Yeah, I think I will go for it. I know. It might fuck us a little bit because that should apply to the wave blades. It might make our wave blades weaker. But making our wild hunts do plus 100% damage, I feel like just makes too much sense. It's like a look at those results, right? Yeah, look at them go. They're doing good damage now. Or even better damage, I should say. I'm assuming they stack. There's no way it doesn't stack, right? Up to wave 80. We'll know if endless is truly endless once we hit wave 100. So it'll just be another 20 whole waves. You know, in some ways I kind of do hope the friggin' wild hunt is not on screen. So they always do make the waves take like twice as long. But it's whatever. It might be worth milling through Reflective Pearls, change up the build. Could just go for like a full Calamity build, just have like 5 Dagons. If there's 5 Dagons and 3 Wendigos, each Dagon would cause Calamity to hit 2 more targets, so that'd be 10 more targets, which would be pretty much everyone. I feel like that'd be pretty efficient. Of course, we're far off from that goal, if ever we are going to hit it. There's one thing I'm glad for. The Wild Hunt seems to stop tagging once they have 0 HP. We're fighting Sword of Mist once again. A fate worse than death, so we have to fill our deck with garbage. I guess a Beholder will be the garbage we add today. Our new Sacred Golem. And a Dark Banshee, why not? Get out of here, Beholder. Oh no, we're gonna have yet another garbage minion. Guess Skeleton Saber, level 1. Will do the trick. Alright, the trash filler has been destroyed. Definitely we want to keep our mana infusion. It's the thing that's scaling our wild hunts the most reliably. As sad as that is to say. Wild hunt only has 2 people to beat on. Glory be. Yeah, the green worm's only doing 1400 damage. I feel like that's not much. Not enough. I think it's going in the bin now. We've hit the time for it to be removed. We could probably get rid of a Bullywug too. So I will get rid of the weakest of the Bullywugs, which is this 96 damage one. Not very weak, but still the weakest for sure. How many Bullywug Chiefs we have? We have 2 of them. I think we're probably going to want to keep 2 of them. Just to always trigger the Bullywugs. Alright, wave 84. Three Raminoses were on screen, so the boss instantaneously was destroyed. Love to see it. Don't think a 2 damage Hellhound with AoE is good enough for us at this point. Wow. Wild Hunt sniped 2 of the enemies. I think the wave is about over now. Just gonna be, I'm predicting this next round, yeah. Have 4 Sacred Golems, that's so trash. I feel like Calamity plus 8 damage doesn't make much sense. I do like the idea of getting rid of Mjolnir. I think Magic Conversion should be fine. I mean, we have a fuck ton of refreshes. God, would a Skeleton King have been a good decision? It would have definitely done all its damage like all at once. Who knows? This is the Dark Knight I was talking about like last episode. Deal 9 damage to nearby adventurer if Death Blast is dealt. Well, we don't deal Death Blast, but That's pretty okay, actually, assuming it can go off more than once. Which, I mean, everything else in the game kind of does that, so. The jump in damage between silver and gold is humongous. Gotta say. What happened to my bullywug damage? Wait a second. Is Waveblade a melee type of damage? Does it actually benefit from the one? Deals 2 melee damage, then shoots nearby enemies for the first hit. So if we were to re-add the sword, then the bullywugs would start doing like crazy damage. Interesting. That explains that. Do we want it more than the growth rune? Yeah, I think so, obviously. I mean, obviously we would prefer the bigger sword over the tiny sword, but like... +1 Waveblade damage gets multiplied by every time the Blade bounces. And the wave is guaranteed to bounce multiple times. So that will be gratefully helpful. Definitely skip all these duders. I mean, any damage increase is going to be like pittance compared to Ramenos, but still. All adventurers routed once again. This is quite the combo. We definitely need to remove the sacred golems. Once more. Can I remove it while this animation's going? No. Womp womp. Well, there we go. It is what it is. Like how the calamity just hits every single person on board. Or on screen. There we go. Another wave destroyed. Skip all these guys. Skip all these guys. Find purple nurple, which yoinks our removals. Highly disrespectful. The board shake when 2 wild hunts are tagging at once. It's hilarious. Get out of here, dudes. Purple nurple. Oh, it survived at 234 HP. It's another removal yoinked. Oh, it'd be what it be. It's removing another one of my removals. So rude. There we go. Well, at least we didn't get a bunch of Valkyries. Obviously, Omnipotent Wand. We're gonna want to hold on to. Just seeing if I can get that heavy sword after all. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. It's enough re-rolling. Have adventurers to slay. Oh no. Was that our shitty wild hunt? It'd be pretty bad if they're not doing enough damage to even hit on the board. And that's the good wild hunt. Maybe we could get rid of the shitty wild hunt. I kind of want to get... Oh, we could have gotten a win elemental. Oh. I kind of want to get rid of the wild hunts even though they're doing so much damage. It's because of their animation. Extreme feels bad, man. So I mean the Ramenoses are doing... Yeah, get out of here, Wild Hunt. I've had enough of your bullshit. The Ramenoses deal their damage invisibly and quickly. I'd rather have a Ramenos or a Dagon on screen. For sure. Unfortunately, we're stuck having the Lich on screen always. I'll keep the good Wild Hunt for now just because he's such a ball player. It's on my shit list too. If it wasn't doing the most damage of any of the people on screen, I would have words. Oh, that guy actually survived. Incredible. Definitely we want our friggin' heavy sword. So I'm gonna say no to these guys. Highest attack minion on the board gets permanent +1. Sure, why not? I don't think we need any more refreshes. I mean, we do need refreshes, but I don't think we really care about refreshes that much. All things considered. Can I not get magic bubbled, please? There we go. Wow, that mage still is completely alive and has question mark HP, even though Romnos is on screen. That's very terrifying. The combo of purple Nurple and also the magic orbs is also pretty heinous, I've got to say. Obviously we're keeping the wooden dummy. Do I want another Romnos? I kind of want another Romnos. I think I'll go for another Romnos. I mean, Romnos is always dealing really decent damage, right? Alright, our last 3 refreshes go into 3 Sacred Columns. All things considered, that's not too terrible. Our super wild hunt putting in the work, so he's not on the chopping block. Love to see it. I think it's probably just better to have the magic bubble remove some damage from our dudes instead of removing it. So I don't mind that it actually went off. Let's see, get out of here, Sacred Golem. Down to 0 removal. Our Lich isn't even on screen. Wind Elemental, welcome back to the team. We have 99 accelerate. We do not need more accelerate. Am skipping. Okay. 2 Sacred Golems need to be removed. We had no bullywugs on screen. That's pretty fucking terrible, because that just cucks our Romanoses. The dude did 999 plus damage. That is incredible. You know, if Wild Hunt's damage does hit that point where he can 2-shot dudes, we might actually hit the point where it stops taking a bunch of time. I can't wait for that day. Are we dead? No, we are not dead. Thank goodness. We don't want to remove this. Don't want to remove this. Magic Mirror. Don't really care. Must take. Must take. Probably want. Probably want. Probably want. We're only really looking to get rid of 1 relic. Nah, none of these. Sag. Okay, thank goodness the Lich has granted us a refresh. I will put it to good use destroying this Sacred Golem. How much of the adventure is healing? Is it a flat amount? Or is it percentage based? I think from the relic it's flat amount. I wonder if any of these dudes are healing. No, doesn't look like it. No, the heavy shields are the ones who are actually fucking shit up, I think. Wait, is that what the blue text is? I thought the blue text was bonus damage. Maybe not. Well, whatever. Definitely skipping all these guys. Up to wave 95. We're still hanging on, barely. Get rid of a Sacred Golem. The calamity damage continues to be amazing. Get rid of another Sacred Golem. Wow, we actually got a calamity that didn't do over 9,999 damage. Dagon must be slacking off. Purple Nurple. No, I want my refreshes, you bastard. Just take your time, Wild Hunt. Blue clock. No, thank you. Boom. Let's see. Guy's got 120 damage, and he does 1 crit for every 3 damage, which means that Wild Hunt now does 40 attacks every turn. I wonder if Energy Furnace... I think it's a little too late for Energy Furnace now. Unfortunately. Which B would it be? Out of here is Sacred Golem, number 1. Stuff's looking a little bit dubious, I'm not gonna lie. Never mind. Last wave always looks really terrifying. I wonder what the Steam Golem's HP would be at now. Would it be like 10,000 damage? Maybe we made a mistake getting rid of the Steam Golem. Who knows? Wait, you're not a Sacred Golem. Now, somehow our Wind Elemental is already at 6 damage. That's pretty cool. It's a little too late for Skeleton King. Unless, you know, Endless literally goes on for eternity. Can't wait to see Wild Hunt crawl out from the bottom. I only did 5,000. It'd be what it be. Wave 97 under the belt. We could probably mill out the Poison Vial now, because we're not going to end up running through our Accelerate or our Vulnerability or our Calamity. You probably don't need the Wendigos either, come to think of it. So, Sayonara Wendigo. Would rather have a Dagon. Put in the good work. Wild Hunt. Yeah, I think the blue damage is actually reduced damage. Good to know. Stuff's looking a little bit goofy. Not gonna lie. Wendigo number 2. Sayonara. Sacred Golem also. Sayonara. Stuff's looking a little scary. I mean, these guys are all just gonna die to the lightning zap, right? Yeah. Easy peasy. Definitely a skippity skip. Once more. Spot new adventurers. Infinite Sanctioner. Max damage taken is 1% of current HP per hit if Stone of Order, Shard of Order on the board. Shard of Order. Damage taken for -2 for Imminent Sanctioner and have any caused damage nearby minions. Stone of Order. Damage taken -5 for Infinite Sanctioner and gain 2 Shard of Order when it's dead. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I mean, these dudes with a bunch of HP do just like get milled by Ramenos and also Calamity. But each time they die, they're spawning other dudes. Get out of here, Sacred Golem. Oh fuck, there's so many duders. I think we can get rid of the Wind Elemental. I think it is another Sacred Golem for us, just because there's not enough enemy units on board for the Wave Blade to bounce a bajillion times. Wow, fucking Wild Hunt is really tearing out ass on this dude. Okay. Dude's got 41 HP. Never mind, we're golden. The treasury is safe. Victory of Champion. Complete 99 waves of the Endless Invasion. Holy fuck. That was an undertaking, to say the least. 1 hour and 35 minutes of round. I was kind of expecting it to be one of those situations where, like, the enemies ramped up damage and HP, so you died on wave, like, 25 or something. That's pretty fucking insane. Does it expect you to always go to the end? I mean, clearly not, but as an eternity and a half. Did we? I feel like we cycled through all these relics. Some of the special relics definitely not as good as others. Okay, well, whatever. I think we've delayed this episode long enough. that was an endless build, defeated on our first try. Unironically, I've not played a single round of endless. This is my first time. In case, you know, it was not obvious. It's pretty interesting. I guess it's the mode for those who cannot get enough of Endgame of Devil. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Endgame of Devil, where we will not be playing Endless Mode. Goodbye!